I know, it's late. And again, if you missed today's earlier video, these are not a fashion statement. My eyes are just still not having it with lights, and given it's nighttime, I have to have the light on to film, so just saying, I'm going with the shorter of the two videos that I had planned for tonight, just because my eyes are, like I said, they're just not having it, even with sunglasses on. Because I was gonna review this, but yeah, I don't think I can hang in there that long with it. Yeah. We're gonna see if tomorrow goes better. As long as my eyes are feeling better by then we'll be back to normal. I'll review this and do everything else like normal. But anyway, so this video, regardless, is being made by request. And a few people have actually asked me to do this, and I finally just went through earlier, and I made and compiled the list to be able to do this, but, more people have realized that there are more and more flavors that EOS has recently retired than were originally thought. And they've done this very quietly. I mean, some of them, admittedly, were limited edition flavors that they'd had out for a long time and just finally given the boot that probably were overdue anyway, but I mean, I'll include them just for the sake of they were recent. I'm not including every EOS retirement ever, because that'd be a little ridiculous. So I'm just talking about ones in recent history. So, I mean, if you're gonna just pounce into my comments section and be like, oh, but what about the Alice collection? Yeah, obviously. I know. We're not talking about those. We're talking about recent ones. So, the first one that was spotted, by myself originally, but I mean, a lot of people then noticed it, was the Medicated Tangerine EOS. And I mean, that one made sense, because they retired it in lieu of having the cooling chamomile EOS. I guess it didn't make much sense to have two medicated EOSs out, and they booted the old one to make room for the new one and to guarantee more people would at least buy the new one once just to try it, since there's no alternative once they got rid of the old classic. And frankly, as much as I didn't think I liked that one back when it was still a thing, I feel like I liked it better than its replacement, and now I miss it. Go figure! So, the next one, sorry, my laptop next to me so I can see my list. Anyway, next one that they retired, very, very quick succession afterwards, was Lemon Drop, which, again, makes sense because they had the activewear line with SPF in it. They didn't really need Lemon Drop when they'd also made the activewear line one with Lemon Twist, which also had SPF in it. I don't remember if they had the same amount of SPF or if one had a little bit more. I know that the activewear one was water resistant. I don't believe Lemon Drop was, so Lemon Drop got the boot. Again, I liked the original better than its replacement, but that's just me. I found that the activewear ones, every single one of them, leaves a really bitter, nasty aftertaste in my mouth. Lemon Drop didn't, so I missed that one, and whatever they did there, I feel like it was better, but again, my personal opinions aside, we're just talking about what got retired, so. So then, the next one, yet again, made sense. It was also arguably limited edition that kind of became temporarily permanent line and then was retired, but that was Pink Grapefruit, which first came out in the Rachel Roy collection, then it came out in a spring collection, then it came out in a single, you could just buy it on its own, and then, again, in the activewear line, they made the Fresh Grapefruit, and didn't have much use for just this regular one that didn't have SPF, so they got rid of that one. And again, I liked that one better because no bitter aftertaste because no SPF. But now it has gone the way of the dodo, and it's just gone. I thought it smelled and tasted a little bit better just in general, too. They were similar, to be fair, but there was a difference. So then, the rest of these I don't think are necessarily in any type of an order, per se. They're just kind of being thrown out there. But, this one, okay. It was limited edition until they started selling it individually, but the fresh watermelon flavor, which was one of my all-time favorites, so I'm very sad about that. Obviously they had it in a spring pack. They had it in several spring packs, honestly. And it would make sense to retire that, but then they were selling it individually, and it wasn't listed as being limited edition at that point, so I thought maybe it was just so popular they were going to keep it around. And then they didn't. Passion fruit is one that surprised me that they got rid of that, the purple one. I was like, that was like one of the most basic ones. I mean, I'm gonna be frank with you, it was never one of my favorite ones, but I didn't hate it. But yeah, finding out that one, I just learned of that one today, honestly. That one was news to me. It wasn't until I was compiling this list that I even figured out that one's gone. So, that really sucks. My nephew freaking loves that one. I'm like, damn, I gave him my last unopened one of those because it was so basic that I figured I could just go buy another, and apparently, no I can't, because now they're gone. Similarly, another purple one, Blackberry Nectar, although I personally am not gonna miss that one. I never really enjoyed that one. I thought it was pretty gross, and then they re-released it, and it was even grosser, and now it's gone. It wasn't listed as being a limited edition one. It was only like the third visibly soft one that they ever did, so yeah, it wasn't, I don't think, planned to be limited edition, but then they released more, and they were better, and they were like, well, we don't really need this one doesn't sell so well, so they got rid of it, I guess. Oh, these next two, actually, let me just get the limited edition ones, the holiday packs, out of the way. So, obviously those, I mean, this may be the fastest I've seen them retire a holiday pack, but pumpkin spice is gone, peppermint cream is gone, peppermint mocha is gone, sparkling ginger is gone, they're all gone. Usually they sell them for like a good year or two through their website, but I guess they were so popular this time that they sold out of their old stock or something, or maybe they're just on top of things. I don't know, but 100% gone, 100% retired at this point. And that sucks, because I would have liked to have stocked up on those, or at least, if nothing else, on the peppermint cream. That was like the best one, but only got one of it. What can you do? But now, the last two. The two that just hurt my soul that they retired them. And a lot of you already know about it, but some of you probably don't, and this is gonna be news to you. Blueberry Acai. The first EOS I ever bought, and was a long-time favorite of mine. It's no more. The only way you can get it now is in the smooth sticks, and who knows how much longer they're gonna sell it in that. I have a feeling since they got rid of the sphere, they're gonna get rid of the stick too very soon. But then, this one. Everybody pretty much loved this one, so I'm really shocked that they would retire it. Honeysuckle Honeydew. Like, are you kidding me, guys? Are you freaking kidding me? They are not. It's gone, which would explain why I couldn't find one literally anywhere for quite a while to try to replace my last one. Yeah, that'd be why they retired the damn thing. I guess I kind of had a red flag heads up in that. Let me close the lid of this so it hopefully won't die. I think my red flag was the same as with Blueberry Acai. I started looking for it when I realized I needed a new one, and it was just nowhere to be found. And then I find out they retired it. So then I realized, well, I need another green one, so I went on the hunt for that. And just recently found out that they retired that too. So it does make me worry what's on the chopping block next. I think of like the normal, just standard, nothing special about them EOS's. I think there's only like 7 flavors left or some shit now, which is really depressing. And I understand from a business standpoint, I think of why they're doing it. They'll probably deny it to the hilt, but I think I know why they're doing it. Because the basic ones cost the least. So if they can edge those out in lieu of the ones that cost more, they're gonna do it so they can make more money. It's the same freaking thing that Lip Smacker's doing. They're slowly phasing out the standard stick format ones that are only like $1.99 a piece in lieu of things like the cups and the Zoom Zooms that are like $5 a piece. Yeah, same freaking thing with EOS. The crystals, they're like $6 a pop. The shimmers, they're like $5 a pop. Visibly smooth, those are usually around $4. The SPF ones, about $4.50 to $5 a pop. You see what I mean? As opposed to the normal nothing special about them ones being like $3.99, $3.50 to $3.99, depending where you find them. Every once in a while you can find them cheaper still, but generally that's standard. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it's shitty, but it makes sense. They are a business, and they are in the business of making money, so they kind of have to do that. And that's not even touching on the crazy expensive online exclusive ones that are like $16 pop, which I refuse to pay money. It is not happening. I am not spending that much money on a freaking lip gloss. Yeah, no, it's not happening. And I've yet to see a single person do it yet, so I think they're gonna fall on their face on that one. I think they finally priced us out, and they're gonna find out, oh, we went a little too far, okay, reel it back in. But yeah, it's sad because I feel like just the regular standard EOS, the ones with nothing special to them, were the best ones, and worked the best, and felt the best, and smelt the best, yeah, I can talk, tasted the nicest, just everything about them was the best, with the exception of maybe the Visibly Soft collection. But like the SPF ones, they have issues. The medicated one, I am just not feeling it on the chamomile one. The crystals don't work for crap. I mean, they look cool, but they don't work. They feel like nothing, which, I mean, I guess that's their marketing thing, but it also does nothing. So, what the hell's the point? And it costs so much for that. Just why? The shimmers, okay, fair enough. At least they're tinted. I guess I understand that costing more, plus the different packaging where it's like multi-layered. Alright, fine. Fair enough on that one. But I don't know. I'm hoping they're not 100% doing away with the regular ones because I like them the best. Again, with the exception of maybe the Visibly Soft ones. Those are pretty good too, but and there was one more that I thought was retired from the Visibly Soft collection, but now it's on the website again. So I guess Cucumber Melon isn't gone after all. I thought it was. I preemptively told everybody that it was not too long ago, and apparently that one's back. I don't know if they accidentally removed it and didn't mean to, or what the deal was there, but it's back. So for now, it's on notice. It probably isn't gonna last real long at this point, given that it already got pulled once, so basically, I don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't think anybody does. They're being kept pretty hush-hush from a PR standpoint of actually putting out a statement about it or anything. Yes, I've messaged to ask, and they've not written back, which is unlike them, because usually they do, even if it takes them like a week to get back to me, they usually do eventually get back to me, so it's very strange that they haven't on this one. They did initially when I asked them about Lemon Drop and Medicated Tangerine being retired, but since that, nothing. Not a zip. So it just leaves us from the point of speculation of assuming that it's because they got cash hungry and it's all a money grab. If they can weed out the cheap ones and leave nothing but the more expensive ones, they feel they are going to make more money in the long run, which I don't realistically see panning out as well for them as they probably assume it will, but I guess time will tell. My hope, the most optimistic way I could possibly spin this story is that maybe they're weeding out so many old flavors because they're gonna have like a big crash boom of new releases for the summer or something. That would actually be great, and I would welcome that if that is actually the case. Change it up, shake it up, have new stuff for once, given how long we just had the same handful of flavors. Actually, that would be fantastic if that's what they're up to. They aren't talking to tell us whether or not that's actually a thing, so I mean, again, we are left in a point of speculation and guessing, so I don't know. if anybody else knows, feel free to leave it down below, because I'd love to hear about it, because I haven't been able to get anywhere and getting info out of them. Then again, I feel like they don't like me very much, so, because I'm a little too honest on this channel, but that's okay. Still though, it's an interesting observation that they have done away with so many classic flavors, and really without any reason, and they've done it very quietly. They've not announced it on any of them. They've kept very zip-lip. If you happen to notice, you notice. If not, they're just basically acting like nothing ever happened. Nothing to see here. It's weird. It's a very weird situation. But again, I feel like it's equal parts them weeding out the cheap ones in lieu of the more expensive ones, and quite possibly gearing up for a bunch of new releases to take their place, because there is something to be said in marketing for if the consumer has too many choices, they get overwhelmed and are less likely to buy anything than if there's fewer choices to pick from. I'm not quite sure the psychology of why the hell that is, but that actually very much is a thing. So, I mean, maybe they saw a slump in sales and they felt like maybe this would be a good move. I don't know. Like I said, this is just me speculating and trying to guess why they're doing the thing. So, at this point, I think I've pretty much voiced everything I know, everything that I'm guessing, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. So, you guys know what to do. If y'all like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. I swear I don't always look quite as much like a freak with these glasses on, just today. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below with any info you've got, any guesses on things, theories, anything at all. Let me know down below in the comments, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me. Make sure you follow my social media accounts. They're all listed down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. So anyway, guys, until next time, bye-bye.